Hi guys, welcome back to Spice Channel TV. The Senate frowned on the 4.2 billion naira appropriated in the 2024 budget as personal cost for unverified workers at Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited. The company has remained non-functional, with ongoing efforts by the government to revive it alongside the National Iron Ore Mining Company. With the query on the number of workers to earn, the approximated 4.2 billion naira came to the fore during the investigative hearing on the alleged incidents of corruption in Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited and National Iron Ore Mining Company from 2002. The hearing is being conducted by a Senate ad hoc committee. The deputy chairman of the committee and a senator representing Kogi Central Senatorial District, Natasha Okpoti Udwanga, took up the sole administrator of the company, Abdul Akaba, on the workers collecting salaries and to be paid the sum of 4.2 billion naira. She said, being from the area, she was desirous to get the steel company revived and working, adding that during unscheduled visits to the place, she hardly found 10 persons. However, she lamented that despite the humongous amount of money spent on personal costs by the steel company every year, no steel had been manufactured and no mill rolled. So the lawmaker questioned the sole administrator of the Ojota Steel Company that at this point she is very worried about the state of the company and so passionate about the revival of the company. But the Senate has frowned at the 4.2 billion naira personal cost for the Ajota Steel, even when their workers are not even up to 10. When Senator Natasha Okpoti said she visited the place, she said she saw workers not less than 10. So how come they are seeing the sum of 4.2 billion naira for salaries for these unverified Ajota steel workers? At this point, they've called for query for this, appropriated amount of money, because it seems that how many workers are there? How many workers are collecting monthly salaries for them to approximate the sum of money to 4.2 billion naira? It's too much now. It's outrageous. So at this point, there've been a lot of investigations going on concerning this 4.2 billion naira for salaries of workers in Ajota Steel Company Limited, and these workers are said to be unverified workers. The issue came to the fore during an investigative hearing on the alleged corruption and inefficiency in Ajota Steel Company Limited and the National Iron Ore Mining Company from 2002 to date by an ad hoc committee of the Senate. So Madam Senator Natasha Okpoti Udwanga took up this case where she noted that she's an indigene. But how can they bring this kind of money as salaries, monthly salaries, 4.2 billion naira every month? For what? How much does one worker earn per month? 500,000? Or how many workers are there in the company that they will be budgeting 4.2 billion naira monthly? It's outrageous now. It is outrageous. So my country people, this is quite interesting. They really need to investigate into this, because how can they make this kind of budget and then at the end of the day, when there are no workers, not as if this steel is even functional. It's not functional. You see, this is the corruption we are talking about. This is the corruption Nigerians are talking about. This is the reason why these politicians in power, they want to make sure that they loot this country dry. How can they be padding, this budget of this steel? How can they be padding it? Workers' salary, they will pad it and pad it to an extent of padding it to the sum of 4.2 billion naira. Is it not outrageous? Is it not outrageous? In a sane country, they will provide a legitimate answer for this kind of corruption perpetrated in this Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited. So at this point, it seems that the money is outrageous, so and they really need to investigate into this. Now, corruption ain't they kill us for this country, my country people. Nowhere is safe. Everywhere corruption, even to the lowest level of government, corruption. Now look at what's happening in Ajaokuta Steel, whereby 4.2 billion naira is being spent on the steel. But the minority whip of the Senate, who is also a member of the committee, Senator Osita from the PDP Enugu West, prevented the sole administrator from responding to Natasha's question, where he noted that he is not allowed to speak. So guys, I find this rather unfortunate that Nigeria has gotten to a point whereby the Senate will query for this 4.2 billion naira personal cost for unverified workers that are not verified in Ajaokuta Steel, but yet they collect this sum of money. 4.2 billion naira is being allocated in the 2024 budget for the personal cost of this Ajaokuta Steel Company Limited. And there have been questions over the existence of their workers purportedly receiving this fund. So where is this money going into? Where is this money going into? They have also questioned the corruption and the inefficiency, because the steel is non-functional. It is non-functional. So how can a non-functional steel company get this kind of money? Eh? How can they get this type of money? Is it not outrageous, my country people? You see, at this point, they should go ahead and investigate further so that they can get to the root of this. When criminals are in power, this is what we see in Nigeria. When criminals are our leaders, this is what we see in Nigeria. This is also what's happening when Tinubu said, oh, he removed the fuel subsidy without putting anything in place. Even till now, how about the money that Tinubu saved from the removal of the fuel subsidy? Where is the money? Where are the money that Tinubu saved from the removal of fuel subsidy? Nothing is working anymore. Corruption has really ravaged our system in Nigeria. That's why Nigerians are coming out to protest, because of all these kind of things. Now, I really hope they get to the root of this issue. So guys, I'm dropping here. Kindly share your thoughts on this in the comment section. Thank you.